All right, if you're in marketing or you run a business, you've probably felt it. The ground is shifting under our feet in the world of digital search. Seriously, what worked yesterday might be totally obsolete tomorrow. So let's dive into this because what's happening isn't just a small update. It's a huge shift from SEO to something we're calling GEO. And in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly what that means for you.
Okay, so here's the game plan. We'll talk about how search is changing, why all your old SEO work is actually more important than ever, and what this whole GEO thing is really about. Then we'll get tactical with the new playbook, cover the one critical question you have to be asking, and map out your path forward.
So let's jump right in. Section 1. Search is changing again. It feels like it's always changing, right? But here's the key thing to remember. The fundamentals, the core principles of just getting found online, those are rock solid.
And this, right here, is probably the most important thing you'll hear today, so let's get it out of the way. All that time, all that effort, all that money you poured into search engine optimization, it is not wasted. In fact, it's the absolute bedrock of everything that comes next. It's the foundation you're going to build your entire generative engine optimization strategy on. So seriously, take a deep breath. Your work matters.
So what's the big picture change here? Well, think about it like this. For years, SEO has been a game of getting clicks from that famous list of 10 blue links. It's about winning the click. GEO, on the other hand, is about something way deeper. It's about becoming the trusted, authoritative answer that an AI engine feels confident enough to cite and recommend. The goal is shifting from just being seen to being believed.
So let's move on to Section 2 and really hammer this home. We're going to take a quick look back at the past to understand the foundation we're all working with. And yeah, this is all going to sound super familiar, and that's exactly the point.
We all know traditional SEO, right? It was the art and science of climbing that ladder. The whole strategy was built to win a spot on that first page of search results, hopefully as close to the top as possible. And the playbook was pretty well established, wasn't it? You'd figure out what people were searching for, build out big clusters of content all about those topics, link them all together to show how smart you are, and then go out and get backlinks to prove your authority. That was the blueprint. Which brings us to today. Section 3, the rise of GEO. This is where AI walks onto the scene and starts to change the rules of the game. And it's all driven by these things called large language models, or LLMs, the technology that powers tools like ChatGPT. You can see the change just in how we all use search now. We're not typing like robots anymore, using choppy keywords. We're asking natural, conversational questions. Instead of typing best realtor Savannah GA, we're now just asking, who is the best realtor in Savannah GA? It seems like a small change, but it's everything. Search is becoming a conversation. So how do you become the answer in this new conversational world? Well, the bridge connecting the old and the new is this incredibly important idea, EEAT. It stands for experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. Now, this isn't a brand new concept from Google, but its importance has just gone through the absolute roof. And here's why it's so critical. EEAT is now, and I'm quoting here, paramount for your business to be referenced and cited in AI-generated results. Just think about it for a sec. An AI's primary goal is to be helpful and correct, so it's only going to pull answers from sources it sees as having massive experience, deep expertise, and unquestionable authority and trust. Okay, that's enough theory. Let's get practical. Section 4 is all about the new organic playbook. How do we actually take this idea and put it into practice? First things first, we've got to address the elephant in the room. This is the big, scary question that's keeping marketers up at night. If the AI just gives the user the answer directly, why would they ever need to click through to my website? What on earth happens in a world of no-click searches? Well, the answer is actually fascinating. While direct clicks from the AI might be low, something else happens. When an AI says, according to your company, the best way to do this is that, it creates this huge spike in something much more valuable, high-intent branded searches. People hear your name, they trust the AI's recommendation, and then they go search for you directly. It's a totally different path to the same goal. So what's the immediate game plan? It comes down to 3 things. 1, start aligning your content to answer specific conversational questions. 2, make sure you're getting indexed immediately on Bing, since it's a major data source for a lot of AIs right now. And 3, you need to implement the new LLMs.txt file. Just think of it like a robots.txt file, but it's built specifically to give instructions to these new AI models. Now, as we get into Section 5, it's really important to be honest here. This is all brand new.
We are all navigating uncharted waters, and you should probably be a little skeptical of anyone who claims they have all the answers figured out.
And because of all this uncertainty, we're starting to see a really worrying trend. A lot of businesses are making a huge mistake. They're seeing this massive shift, and they're panicking. They're canceling their SEO agencies, thinking SEO is dead. This could be a really critical error. In reality, your expert partners are more important now than ever before, if they're adapting. And to find out if they are, you really only need to ask them one single, direct question.
And here it is. This is the most important question you can ask your marketing partner right now. Are you tracking AI results for my business? Their answer will tell you everything you need to know. It separates the agencies stuck in the past of 10 blue links from the ones who are preparing you for the future of GEO.
So let's bring it all home in our final section, Section 6, Your Path Forward. This is all about taking these ideas and adapting to this new reality we're all living in.
So, let's recap the key takeaways. First, your SEO work is the bedrock. Build on it, don't bulldoze it. Second, EEAT is everything when it comes to earning AI trust. Third, don't fear the no-click search. It's the new engine for super high-intent branded traffic. And finally, the big theme here. This is all about adaptation, not abandonment.
You know, at the end of the day, it all comes down to a really simple human truth. The technology, the algorithms, the methods we use to find stuff, that's always going to evolve. But the fundamental human need for reliable, authoritative, trusted answers, that is absolutely constant. Your job is simply to be that trusted answer.
And that leaves us with one final thought to take with you. The way people discover information is changing right before our very eyes. So the only real question left is your strategy changing with it?